Hi there, it's Catherine from CatherinePuller.com, and this video is going to be one of my little experimenting videos. I get a lot of questions about embossing and what this is. This is a deactivator tool. You're going to want to use this to remove the static from your cardstock. If you've ever heat embossed before and found little specks of embossing powder all over your paper, that's what this prevents. I've recently started getting into all these fun WOW embossing powders, and I didn't know because they were new to me, but some of my stamping friends, I'm always learning from you guys, have told me that WOW has a anti-static built into it. So I wanted to experiment and see for myself and also show you while I'm doing it the results. Now be sure to hop over to my blog. I will link it at the end because there are some more things that I found out after I filmed this video. So be sure to hop over there and check it out. So on this piece of paper, I'm going to use the deactivator tool. I'm going to wipe down the entire piece of cardstock, make sure I get it really good. This one is not going to have any deactivator, and I'm going to wipe away all that powder. And then I'm going to use this really fun little shape from a Casual Fridays stamp set. I'm going to stamp it in Versamark. We'll do on the deactivator and on the no deactivator. And let's try some Black Glint embossing powder by WOW. And I do not have any flecks of embossing powder where it shouldn't be. Now let's see what happens with the no deactivator. I have a couple little flecks, but let me see if I can get them off by just tapping. There's a couple, but they don't seem to really be stuck. I think deactivator and deactivator, I think we've got the same result. Now I'm going to try Stampin' Up's gold embossing powder. Here is non-deactivator, and I see flecks all around. Now I can flick it. When I flick it, most of them came off. Let's see on the deactivator. Nope, no flecks at all. Now I'm going to try some embossing powder by Ranger. There's the deactivator. I don't have any stray embossing powder, and let's see the non-deactivator. You can see some strays right around there. I can brush them off. But it wasn't too bad. So my conclusion, I think the deactivator works. If you don't use the deactivator, you may find some stray pieces, sometimes more than others. Maybe, if you rubbed your hands on here, or maybe different kinds of cardstock would react a little differently. But in general, I think the good rule of thumb is to use the deactivator just to make sure you're not messing up your project. And like I said, the WOW, I have heard that you don't really need to use the deactivator. I didn't find a big difference between no deactivator and deactivator, so I guess you can go without it. But again, I think I'm just going to keep using that deactivator just to make my stamping a little bit easier. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know in the comments what other questions do you have and what would you like to see me address in future videos. Have a great day.